Topping our news this morning, Effingham County residents are learning more about a proposed open AI data center and how a facility like it could impact their community. Questions still remain about water use, noise, and the project's effect on nearby homes. WSAV's Isabella Baez has reaction from experts and county leaders addressing some of those concerns.
Georgia Tech professors and researchers led an information session about data centers, not just Project Camellia, the OpenAI data center that is looking to come to Effingham County, but other data centers across the country, sharing details about how these facilities work in general, and highlighted certain aspects that can be found in Project Camellia, like a closed-loop water system.
Which means that there is no cooling tower where you're evaporating water. Instead, it's going to a dry cooler that has these large fans blowing air on it.
A concern amongst residents that was addressed is how the cooling systems will be affected during the hot and humid Georgia weather.
Right, so you will need to run an air conditioning like unit, but an industrial scale chiller in order to produce cooling.
County leaders also providing updates to the project, saying they will use battery-powered generators and will place sound perimeters across the border. County leaders say they are working to create an ordinance for data centers, one this project will also have to follow.
One of the things that we're looking at is taking all of these requirements that they've already agreed to, closed loop and the noise, the monitoring, the no only surface water, etc. Put them in an ordinance, and even though it's being done after the fact, they will abide by it.
That was WSAV's Isabella Baez reporting. Effingham County leaders are hosting a data center work session this Saturday from 10 until 1 at the administrative complex on South Lowell Street in Springfield. All residents are encouraged to attend. In just a few hours, Savannah leaders could also temporarily block any new large-scale data centers from moving forward in the hostess city. Mayor Van Johnson and council members are set to vote on a 5-month moratorium at this afternoon's city council meeting. The move would give leaders time to decide what rules should be in place if a data center developer comes calling. They're expected to review the city's zoning code and consider what regulations may be needed for future projects. Alderman Nick Palumbo says that makes now the right time to prepare rather than wait until a project is already on the table.
Savannah is famous for its built environment, but it has a very complicated zoning code to get there. So we got to measure twice and cut once to make sure that we get something that actually works in our zoning system. There's no proposal on the table today, but now's the time to protect the zoning code from the next big one.
Today's city council meeting begins at 2 o'clock. However, Savannah is not the only area considering a pause. Chatham County Commissioner Dean Kicklighter says he's proposing a 1-year moratorium on new data centers in the county. Now, that would only apply to unincorporated parts of Chatham County, not Savannah or any other municipality. The matter is expected to be discussed at the Chatham County Commissioners meeting tomorrow morning beginning at 9:30. We have more information on Project Camellia, community concerns, and the latest developments that is surrounding similar projects across our region in one convenient place for you. That's on our website, wsav.com/data centers. Making headlines this morning, the world is mourning the loss of another Hollywood icon. Tim Curry, the beloved character actor who created a gallery of loony villains for stage and for screen, died Tuesday. For more than half a century, he played roles in over 200 productions. Doug Koch takes a look back at his illustrious career.
He was known for his eccentric, flamboyant, and colorful performances, and his portrayal of a handful of characters that became instantly iconic. Tim Curry had a career that spanned across film, television, and stage, and that career took off in 1973 when he originated the role of Dr. Frankenfurter.
When you knocked, he thought you were the Candyman.
In the London stage production of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He then carried that same role in the 1975 film version. While the Rocky Horror Picture Show film struggled commercially, Tim's performance made him a cult icon. It opened doors for other major motion pictures, including Annie, 1985's Legend opposite Tom Cruise.
We are all animals, my lady.
And another cult favorite, Clue.
Very well. I know who did it. You do?
Curry built a career playing the villain, including the evil clown Pennywise in the TV adaptation of Stephen King's It.
I'll kill you all.
He's also widely known as the concierge in Home Alone 2.
This is the concierge, sir. Long John Silver.
He won a Daytime Emmy for his performance as Captain Hook in Peter Pan and the Pirates, and was nominated for 3 Tony Awards.
To his friends.
His friends and colleagues are remembering the actor. Michael McKeon says, "My last conversation with Tim Curry was about life and love and laughter. Our blessing was that we had Tim Curry in our lives." Carol Burnett says, "We had such a wonderful time working together on Annie. Nobody could play lovable villains better than he could." The Muppets even stated that few humans could have earned the title of honorary Muppet more than the legendary Tim Curry. Back in 2012, Curry suffered a stroke while receiving a massage and was never the same again. It relegated him to a wheelchair, for which just last year he announced he was unable to walk.
That was Doug Koch reporting. Curry's final role will be in an upcoming slasher horror film called Stream 2 Sudden Death. His director says the late actor had already shot all of his scenes. The movie is currently in pre-production with no premiere date yet announced. Timothy James Curry was 80 years old.